Hey, what's going on, Libras? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. We're going to be using the Tarot of Dreams. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Libras? What's going on for Libras, Universe? Right, Libras. So the first thing I see, Libras, is I feel like you already have, this is someone that's already around you, and I feel like with this person, I feel like there's a lack of communication. You know, I feel like there's been a lot of coldness coming from this person. You know, almost like a defensive energy. And it also, it feels like, excuse me, it also feels like they're hiding something from you. Now, I feel like with this, I feel like there's a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety with you, because I feel like you've put so much into this. You put so much effort into this. Excuse me. You know, you're the one doing all the work. You're the one doing everything. But I feel like, you know, I feel like you keep giving this person a chance. You know, there's a very, you know, that anxiety. There's an internal struggle within you because I feel like you want this person to finally show up for you. But then there's also that other part of you where you know they probably won't. You know, I feel like at every time we turn around, I feel like you're giving this person more and more opportunities. But I feel like there's, you know, they always find a way to screw it up. Now, part of that internal struggle is I feel like you have at least another option. I feel like there's somebody else that's been around. Someone else that you've been thinking about. But it's almost like you don't want to give up on this other person. You know, you keep, like I said, you keep giving them opportunities to succeed, but they keep failing. Excuse me. You know, I feel like they keep letting you down. Now, I feel like there's more to this connection that you have with this current person, because I feel like emotionally you've already walked away. But I feel like there is a sense of, you know, I feel like there is a sense that there's something else holding you to this person. And that's why you keep giving them an opportunity. I feel like, you know, we are thinking about stability here. You know, and I feel like you're overthinking that way too much because, like I said, you know, I feel like you keep giving them opportunities, but they keep failing. You know, and every time they fail, it's one more step you're walking away. But there's also, like I said, there's also in the back of your mind, there's also that there is that someone else, or there will be that someone else. You know, and that person, I feel like, you know, I feel like just the thought of that other person makes you happy. You know, it makes you feel fulfilled. But then we keep going back. You know, I'm very indecisive, not being able to make up your mind because I feel like you're holding on to something that you already know that you don't need to be holding on to. And enough is enough here. You know, you don't feel protected anymore. You don't feel needed anymore. You don't feel important anymore with that Emperor in reverse. The lack of communication, the effort you put in is not being reciprocated. You know, you don't feel balance. You know, you don't feel, like I said, whatever's holding you to this person. I feel like I said, I feel like it's based on stability, and I feel like that's why you're having a hard time making a decision. You know, it's not based on love anymore. Now, like I said, with this other person, this new person, this other option, I feel like it is someone that you do have a lot of fun with. I feel like it is. I feel like it's more of a friendship, but I feel like I I feel like it's more than that. You know, I feel like this person looks at you the way you want to be looked at. The person makes you feel the way you want to be, you know, makes you feel the way you want to feel. Now, like I said, I don't feel like we're being honest here. I don't feel like you're being honest, or I don't feel like your past person's being honest. I don't feel like, you know, I feel like honesty may be too hard right now. And that's why we're not saying the things that need to be said. But you keep giving them opportunities and they keep screwing you over. But I do feel, like I said, this other person that we're dealing with, I feel a lot of big changes coming, because I feel like this person hasn't really put in, you know, hasn't really chased you yet, but I feel like they are going to chase you. And I feel like that's going to bring a lot of big changes. You know, and I feel like because this person wants to be with you, you know, I do see them putting in the effort. I do see them putting in the work. And I feel like it's going to become overwhelming. You know, it's going to come to a point where you just like it, and you can't like it. You can't have your cake and eat it too here. So you're going to have to make that decision. Your hand's going to be forced here. And when your hand is forced, I feel like there's going to be a lot of big changes. But I feel like what you fear may happen is the opposite that's going to happen, because I see that power couple. I see new stability. Now it's that ripple effect. You know, when we're not happy in our home life or with our romantic relationships, it affects every aspect of our life. And a lot of people don't realize how much it affects. But when we are happy, it does, you know, it does the same thing. And I feel like that's what's going to bring a lot of big changes. Finally feeling wanted, feeling needed, you know, having someone that's there for you, having someone that's going to actually show up for you, someone that makes you feel safe, makes you feel appreciated, you know, someone that's there for you. Because like I said, I feel like you've been very indecisive with this other person, because I feel like it's a battle of heart and mind. You know, I feel like your heart isn't in it anymore, but your mind still is. You know, you're still giving them opportunity because you want it to work, because it just makes sense. And it's very indecisive because, like I said, part of you wants it to work and the other part doesn't want it to work. You know, we got to stop overthinking this. Like I said, this other person, you know, it's a very nurturing energy, very loving energy, you know, very protective energy. Someone that wants to take care of you. And like I said, it brings on new stability, and we have that power couple. And what I mean by that is like two people coming together to make something better. What you've been dealing with isn't making anything better. It's making everything worse. Like I said, I feel like emotionally you've already walked away from that. But enough is enough. Like I said, I see a lot of big changes coming once you accept and see things in the right perspective and realize that you being happy is worth more than anything. You know, stability comes and goes. Real love, it's not easy to find. And when we know we don't love someone anymore, we know we've walked away, or we feel like we're being pulled away from that person and they're not doing a damn thing about it, we need to cut our losses. Like I said, and I'll say it again, enough is enough. Now with this past person, you know, we have a lot of fire. You know, we have Leo, Sagittarius. We have some Gemini and some Libra and some Aquarius. And with this new person, we have some Sagittarius. We have some Pisces. You know, we have some Aries, some Scorpio, some Sagittarius as well. We have some Capricorn and Taurus. Like I said, sometimes we hold on to things longer than we need to, and it becomes not only a blockade to our future. Like, we can't meet anybody else as long as we're holding on to the wrong thing. You know, it's like, you know, it's like holding on an anchor. You're at the bottom of the ocean, you're holding on the anchor, and you're expecting not to drown. You're going to keep drowning. It's not going to get any better till you let go. You know, you need to get some fresh air. And this person is exactly that. They're a breath of fresh air. Like I said, your whole life is going to change, but you need to allow that change to happen. We can't keep swimming against the current, because we're not, you know, it's just making it harder on yourself. You know, sometimes we're with people for the wrong reasons, and the longer we hold on to that, the more one day we wake up and we're just pissed. You know, we're just pissed off at that person, and we're pissed off at ourselves because we wasted so much time, when it would have been just easier to cut your losses and go. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.